Oh, we got this article here. I haven't read anything on this MSN. So what do we have here? Let's see here. We have MSN, and it says 3 awful reasons to take Social Security benefits at 62 by Maury Beckham. And it says because Social Security eligibility kicks in at age 62, many seniors rush to claim benefits as early as possible. There's a downside to filing at 62, reducing your benefits by taking them ahead of full retirement age. Today's workers' FRA is either 66, 67, or 66 in a certain number of months. It all depends on your year of birth. Either way, filing at 62 means taking benefits early and reducing them in the process. It says here the sort of reduction we were talking about. If you're looking at an FRA of 67, filing at 62 will slash your benefits by 30%. And unless you have an undo your application, once you lock in that lower benefit, it'll remain in effect for the rest of your life. It says now there are certain circumstances under which claiming benefits at 62 makes sense, but these 3 reasons are for filing early just don't. You're temporarily out of work. Generally speaking, it's a good idea to file for Social Security if you lose your primary income source and don't have the means of covering your bills without it. After all, why rack up a costly credit card debt when you can instead start collecting the money you're entitled to pay your expenses that way. That said, if your jobless situation is only temporary, say you get laid off but you aren't ready to retire or actively searching for a new role, then it pays to tap other income for sources before turning to Social Security. For example, you might be eligible for unemployment benefits, which is designed to replace a portion of your income and generally lasts up to 6 months. Or you might withdraw cash from your emergency fund to tide yourself over until a new job offer comes your way. And it says now if you're not eligible for unemployment, you have no near-term savings to fall back on. You have no choice, you may have no choice but to file for Social Security. But it pays to explore other options before claiming benefits and possibly loaning them for life. 2, you think your benefits will go back once you reach your full retirement age. Many people think that if they file Social Security before full retirement age, the reduction they face will only be temporary, and that their benefits will be restored their full amount once the FRA kicks in. Not so. Unless you undo your application to the benefits within a year of filing, you pay back every dollar you collect. The monthly benefits start receiving at age 62. That will be what you get for life. So if you plan to take a hit on benefits for a few years and enjoy a higher monthly payout later on, that strategy unfortunately won't fly. You're worried Social Security is going bankrupt. Many workers or retirees are worried about Social Security going bankrupt. If you share those concerns, it says then you may be tempted to file for benefits as early as possible. That way you can get what you can before the program runs out of money. But contrary to the rumors you may have heard, Social Security is not on the verge of bankruptcy. It is in the worst case scenario, the program might need to start cutting back in about 16 years if Congress doesn't step in to help address the spending shortfall. But seeing as how many seniors count on Social Security for the bulk of their retirement income, lawmakers are pretty invested in coming up with a solution. Even if they don't, Social Security gets the bulk of its revenue from paying taxes, which means that as long as we have a workforce, it can continue paying benefits in some shape or form. It's filed early for fear of getting nothing, therefore it is a decision that is not grounded in reality. This is, of course, there are certain scenarios where it does pay to claim Social Security as early as possible. If your health is notably poor, for example, taking benefits early might give you more money in your lifetime. But if you're dealing with a temporary unemployment situation, it pays to explore other options for Social Security. Similarly, if you're thinking of filing a 62 because you're buying into rumors and misinformation, you could end up regretting that decision later on, at least. So at least you do your research before pulling the trigger. That's an article on Social Security.